Hello, everyone. Welcome to our new YouTube segment. We're super excited to get started on this. We are going to be doing a get to know the admin authors. So we have, as you can see, 4 of us with us. The 9 admins, right, altogether?
Yeah.
Yes, that's correct.
It took a minute. Yes, we've got the 4 of us here, and hopefully you guys were able to fill out your little trivia quiz thing we have. We're just going to go through and give you all the right answers, and then we'll be able to have the giveaway winners announced probably tonight or soon, whenever we get our acts together. Okay, so we're going to start out with the first one. I modeled in Japan. I put it was Jess.
Me too.
Jess.
Yay, it was. Was it Jess?
Hey. So I hate to be braggadocious, but I was kind of a big deal. I was on the cover of a fashion magazine there, and I brought one today.
Yes.
Okay, I'll show it to you guys.
I'm so excited.
Just get ready.
Oh my god. That's so cute.
Oh my gosh.
3 years old. So
How did you land that?
Yeah.
my mom, we lived in Japan, and my mom did all this modeling and stuff, and she towed us around with her. So it was.
You lived in Japan.
Yeah, I lived in Japan just for a couple of years. My memories are so vivid that they're in third person. I'm pretty sure they're from videotapes and stuff. So I don't remember any of it. But I am still on a package for a baby carrier there.
Wow.
Quite amazing.
You had staying power. That is impressive.
That's pretty cool.
I think
awesome.
they just didn't ever want to redo it because it cost money. And those size. I wish I had that one, but I feel kind of insulted when I asked my parents for them, and they're like, "Oh, we have no idea where those are." I'm like, "You use my modeling career on your wall." So this is all she had. So, and can I just say, look at that face? I look like I'm gonna cry. That's not a happy face. Look, I'm the cover of a fashion magazine.
You're a fashion model. Straight up.
Outfit.
I would wear it.
Oh, that is my favorite thing ever. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That was a big joke. Big fat joke.
I love it.
Ruth Graber says adorable. It is adorable. Very. Okay, the next one is my first celebrity crush was Jim Craig from The Man from Snowy River.
Deborah.
I said Deborah.
I said Deborah.
Woohoo! How did you
We're all
guys
right.
know? Yeah. I do love him. He's amazing.
I feel like
Okay.
you told us that before or something.
I think when we were on a retreat, we talked about Man from Snowy River.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
It's one of the greatest shows ever.
It has
Indeed.
good music
It does.
and other things that are good too.
and
Casey.
other things. It's been so long since I've seen it.
It's so good. Next retreat, we'll watch that together along with Poldark.
Yes.
Okay. I learned English in a foreign country. I said Martha.
I said Martha.
I said Jess.
Oh, that's
Martha.
probably more accurately true, even though it was mine. Because you probably learned more of your English. I already knew English. It's kind of a trick question because I was an exchange student and I took 2 English classes, but it was English for, French. The French kids were learning English, but I took the classes with them. And so I learned what? No, actually, I did not. Surprisingly, the grading system there is quite rigid, and it's 0 out of 20 or 0 to 20 for your grade, and I would get 11s and 12s on my assignments. Oh, Casey.
Okay, where'd you go?
Oh dear. She'll be back.
Yes.
Yeah. So and their textbook there was amazing. They would
Hi.
Hey girl. Glad to have you back.
I'm back.
Our textbook there was awesome. Like they had a day when we were learning like ways to express emotion, like exclamations, and their suggestion for when you were angry was to say sin and degradation. And I was like,
Yikes.
Yeah, so that's the type of English they were learning. But yeah, that was mine. So
Oh, wait, that was Martha?
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I said Jess, but I did have Martha filled out on mine, so I don't know why I said Jess. So I got that right, for the record.
I also got it right.
Well done.
Was it France?
Yeah,
Sorry, I like just checked out for a second there.
that's okay. It was France.
Mindy says, unlike most of you, I was actually alive when Man from Snowy River was in the theater. When was it in the theater?
I don't know.
We had to have been alive.
Oh yeah, I was probably alive.
Mindy.
We watched it on VHS, so I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, the next one. Lone Star sang Amazed to me when I was 10.
I said Casey.
I put Casey.
I put Casey as well.
It was me!
Yay!
Yeah. No, I went to a concert when I was 10 with my parents. They used to take us on these like one-on-one dates or two-on-one dates because it would be both of them. And we went and saw Lone Star, and I sat like right in front of them, but I had empty seats next to me because it was when our theater place, our local theater place used to be pews, and so it was like this bench. Anyway, he came down because we were like a few rows back from the front, and he sat next to me, and he sang that song to me, and then he gave me his sweat towel, which I cherished until my mom washed it.
And now it's worthless.
I thought it was so cool. Yeah.
That is awesome.
Wait, how old were you?
I was 10. I was a kid.
That's so fun.
Wow. That's awesome.
That's cute.
Great song to be sung to.
Yeah.
It was.
Do you still have the towel?
I think it just ended up getting like thrown in with the rest.
It's a
After
dish
the
towel
sweat
now.
got washed out, it wasn't special anymore to me. So
Esther says she was switching her answers off screen. That's what she said you were doing, Casey. Then she said,
okay.
wink, wink, wink. Mindy says it was 1982. So I guess I wasn't
Not
alive.
quite.
Just
Wasn't alive.
maybe in utero for me.
Yeah. Okay, the next one. I broke my mom's piano by playing Phantom of the Opera too loudly.
I said Deborah.
Oh, I
I
put
said
Mark.
Deborah.
I'm wrong.
Me. Yes,
May.
it was me. I was playing the part where you do the dun dun dun, dun at the very end, you know, and then all of a sudden there's this really loud clang, and one of the strings just snapped, and I was like. So I couldn't play the stupid song anymore, and I was really depressed because trying to play Phantom of the Opera without that bottom key is just not that fun.
It's not
basically
Phantom
when
of the Opera.
Exactly. It's basically when I stopped playing the piano too. So,
You can't really play that softly, though. I mean, right?
no, not at all.
It's not your fault.
I'm impressed if you could play that song.
Yeah.
It was not played well at all. And then me and my sister would like scream the high notes and stuff. I'm pretty sure my parents were really glad when it broke, so we'd stop screeching.
Your mom probably like started cutting the
I know,
strings.
sawing it. Let's see. Okay, the next one. I was in a Tahitian dance performing group.
I put Casey.
I'll put
I
Martha.
put Martha.
It was me.
Oh,
I'm surprised you couldn't tell, Jess.
I
By
almost,
looking at me.
that was one that held me up, to be honest. So.
I think you
I'm
should
glad.
show us a Tahitian dance really quick, just so we.
prove
That
it.
was in my glory days. They're long past. Yeah. So my best friend growing up was half Tongan and half Tahitian. So her family had like a Tahitian performing group, and I basically like half lived at their house. And so yeah, they were just really sweet and adopted this white girl into their Tahitian dance group. And so yeah, we just went around Utah performing places, and I just thought I was pretty cool.
You
And I
were.
didn't stick out like a sore thumb at all. So that's it.
That is awesome.
I love it.
Oh, that is so funny. I know I think a few of the answers had put me for that one, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's no way I would do that.
Same.
I don't have the courage.
I could not dance. Actually, at the Polynesian Cultural Center on Oahu, they teach Tahitian dancing. Have you guys been there?
Mhm.
And I learned in front of all these people, and it's not easy. It's not like my body doesn't move that way.
Yeah, it's not easy, guys. Trust me.
No, I really want to see it for real.
Yeah, you're showing us that.
I'll see if I can track down a video.
Oh, that would be fun. Then you have to post it to the group so everyone can see.
Everyone.
Yes, I'm definitely.
All right. The next one, at our last basketball game of the season, I made a 3-point shot at the buzzer for a win against our biggest rivals.
I said Jess.
I said Jess.
You guys are so good.
We are good at this, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
So
I just figured I look so athletic because I'm really good. No, I played basketball, but not because I was good, but because all my friends played basketball. I was the point guard because I could not shoot, like ever. I just never shot. So it's our like final game of the season, and there are like 5 seconds left. They throw the ball to me, and I'm like, I don't want it. And I'm like trying to give it to anyone at all because I never make shots. So no one was guarding me because I never make shots, right? And they're like, just throw it. I closed my eyes. That's how good I am at making shots. And I threw it. And it hit on the buzzer. I never played basketball because I was like, that is a high note I can never live up to, you know? Like, career over.
That's amazing.
No basketball for me. That was
incredible.
Wow. So that was in high school, or?
It was ninth grade, which
grade.
would have been junior high where I was from. So it's kind of a big deal.
That actually is super impressive, especially like on the buzzer. Yeah. That's amazing.
It was so rad. I was like bawling because I was so shocked that it actually like went in. It was amazing.
Oh, that is awesome. That's my favorite. Okay, the next one. In high school, I ran a business selling purses that I sewed.
I said
Casey.
Oh, I said Jess.
Oh,
it was me.
That's a good one, Casey.
What the heck?
I tricked you all. Yeah, except
not
me. Good.
I didn't know you sewed.
I used to.
Okay.
I would just sort of like baloney my way through it, and I sold these. I called them Casey's clutches, and I had like a business.
I knew that. You told me that before.
I'm pretty sure I told you guys this. So
now I'm mad.
Yeah,
you told me.
That's so fun.
No, I don't know. I think you did tell me, but I have a terrible memory. But I still got it right, so I must have had it in there somewhere.
Yeah.
I had a jewelry company, and it was called J&J Jewelries, and it went like this: J&J Jewelry, fun for the whole family. I made up,
That's so cute. I love that.
I never sold anything though.
But when you say it went like that, what do you mean? Like you saying that to people?
That's how far I made the bracelets, and then I sang the song, and that's about as far as I got on my business. But
That's nice.
So good.
Funny.
This sound like 10 times better, Casey.
I didn't sing, so.
And you actually told them.
Jess can come up with a little jingle for you.
Yes, please do.
Anytime.
Forget book writing. You just need to start selling Casey's clutches now.
I'll send you my little jingle later, Case.
Thank you.
All right. The next one is I summited a mountain in South America with an altitude over 16,400 feet.
That's Jess.
Oh, I said Martha. Was that you, Jess?
Oh, at least I fooled Deborah.
Oh. That's very good.
No. This was an accident. Well, not really an accident, but I had planned this big trip to Peru with some friends. And I am like a researcher and I am a hypochondriac. And so like I knew all about like hypoxia and like cerebral edema, like things that can happen at high altitudes. So we got to Cusco And I hadn't planned anything for the first 2 days. I was like, oh, let's go see like the Sacred Valley or something. And my friends decide to be like, let's go climb Rainbow Mountain. And I'm like, did you guys not read all the research I sent you about altitude sickness and edema? They didn't. And so the best part about this is then I was like, well, I refuse to go unless I'm on a horse because I'm not getting altitude sickness. So I actually rode on a horse to the top of this mountain. And then I hiked up the last 400 feet. And here is the moment at the top.
Wow.
That's so cool.
What time of year is it?
Cool.
It was in June, which was their winter. And so anyway, it was amazing and beautiful, but I didn't technically hike it like everyone else did. I rode a horse. I hiked the last 300 feet, so I totally count it. See how that works?
Did they get sick?
You know what? Two of the guys they started blacking out a little bit. My husband called it Zombie Mountain because everyone looked like zombies walking up it. And the sweet Quechua people were walking around with oxygen that you could buy from them to get like puffs of oxygen.
Wow.
I mean, it's 1,000 feet lower than the base camp of Mount Everest. So
That's insane.
and I walked down by myself. If that
What happened to the horse? You just let it along?
They bring people up and then they take them back down. So you have to hire a horse at the top to carry you back down.
I see.
But since I didn't die at the top, I was like, okay, I think I can make it down. Like I was expecting that, but I didn't. So.
Oh, that is incredible. How amazing. You guys have lived your lives, haven't you? Selling purses, walking up mountains. Okay. My favorite animals are sea turtles.
I said Deborah.
I said Casey.
It's me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah.
They're so cute.
They are.
They are.
Aw.
But I felt like Deborah's love of the sea and like
Oh yeah.
That's very good.
Fooled
Sea
you
turtles
guys.
are a very close second for me. You did fool
What's
everyone.
your favorite?
Horses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's my other dream is to have a horse one day and to have somebody else take care of it so I can just ride it. Okay. The next one, I spoke at my high school graduation.
Deborah. Casey. Deborah.
Pick Casey.
Yay.
Casey. Deborah.
That was Deborah.
Yes,
told
it was
us that,
me.
guys.
Yes. It
What
was
do you mean?
terrifying.
She
What?
told it to us?
I'm pretty sure you've told us that before.
I have. It might have been in passing.
Oh.
But yeah.
Apparently, I need to work on my listening skills.
Yeah, me too.
You mean you're retaining?
Yeah.
So what did you talk about at high school graduation?
About hope, I think. Yeah. So we had to audition for it, and so it was me against a bunch of other kids in my class, and so I looked at the door and I saw my name on the sign and I was very excited. And then they said we had to memorize it, and I was like, what now? So yeah, I memorized it. It was only like 5 minutes, but I stood in front of everyone, and like now I think about it and I'm like, why the crap did I do that? It's still not fun.
So that
But
you
it
could
was-
say it in the video.
Exactly. Yeah. It was fun. I talked about hope and having hope after graduation and stuff. So it's very
Aw.
inspirational. I made people cry. Just kidding.
You should
I
post
didn't.
it in the group.
I should. Although it's probably not as good as I remember it being. It's definitely not as good as I remember it being. Okay. The last one. I crashed a motorbike in the first 30 seconds of driving it.
Jess.
I said
Martha.
Casey.
Kidding. I'm
Oh.
just kidding. Yes.
I was like, I thought it was Martha.
Yeah, I did. I was actually in Thailand volunteering, and on the weekends we got to go into the nearest town, and there were a group of volunteers who were like, "Let's go ride bikes to these waterfalls." And peer pressure, I shouldn't have yes, because I am not terribly coordinated and had never driven a motorbike. But my friends were going and I was like, okay. My friend's like, can I ride with you? And I was like, I don't think that's a good idea. Like, I don't feel confident that I can get us there safely. And then everyone takes off and I'm the last one. And I'm like, okay, here we go. And so I start driving, but like, it's gas and brake. And so when we had to turn out of the rental place and I was still doing the gas while I was also doing the brake. So I crashed into a wall. And I was like, oh, I'm still good. And so like I caught up with my friends who had to like turn right into traffic and they crashed into a parked car. And my wrist was killing by that time. And so I had to go to the hospital there and get my wrist treated. And so my hospital bill was $34.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap to make mistakes in Thailand. So yeah, and so we didn't, and needless to say, we did not continue the journey. We felt like that was probably 2 crashes too many in the first 2 minutes.
Oh, that is terrifying. At least you were brave enough to get on it, though. I would not have at all.
I should not have. Clearly.
Mindy says you all have amazing eyebrows. Thank you, Mindy.
Thank you, Mindy.
Leslie says the start of Deborah's riding career. Yes, when I spoke about graduation. I was riding a long time before that, but that was the first public thing with my riding. Yes. Ruth says, yay, I got 3 right. Very good. 3 is very good. And Angie says, I only got 2 right. That is just fine. We're just happy you guys tried it and participated. This was super fun to do. Next, Get to Know You author, the Get to Know You segment will be next month, the 3rd week of the month, correct? And we will be doing another different Get to Know You activity, maybe with a giveaway. We'll have to see. So thank you everyone so much for participating and for joining with us. And we hope you had as much fun as we did. And we will announce the giveaway winners shortly. Thanks again.
Bye.